All right, guess what? This is day number 56 of building and showing how I built my business till I hope the 10K month. So, um, the plan for today is first before we go into what is the plan for today, is what I'm building. And I'm building here a coding school for Salesforce development. So if you're, for example, if you're an admin and you have no idea about coding, you should be able to go to this platform and you should be able to learn how to code from scratch there. And the price currently I set to 500. We have already one sale without me actually marketing this whole thing to my main audience, which is on LinkedIn. It's my main audience. So people used to see me on LinkedIn. So if you're here, most likely you're not even from the Salesforce community, right? So I usually people know me from LinkedIn. So for now it's 500 without any marketing. Let's see if we're gonna increase it at some point. And today we are kind of almost done with uploading Sokol tasks. So they're already on the platform. People who have access to the platform already can go and do them. And I think we are approaching 200 tasks in total. Let me actually check how many total. So we have here variables and variable operations. So variable operation, for example, task number 3. You can go, let's see, we can see here solutions. We can write our code, and the best part about this platform is that all the Apex code is checked automatically there. That's the best part. Now, few things that I want to fix first. Here it's written 55, which is actually not true. Today's number 56. This is before we go into what's the plan for today. Okay, cool. Cancel. It's already saved. Yeah, we have 172 tasks, and today I'm going to be focusing on actually uploading more tasks for all the topics that I kind of didn't upload for the last time. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Okay, let's see if I'm actually live. Live. Okay, so that doesn't work. What's going on here? 55. No, I want to change it to 56. Come on. Do the change. Okay, let's leave it a little bit with the change. And welcome to the day 56 Discord. And a little bit of ads here. We have a Discord of people who want to build a business. So if you want to build your first business till 10K month, you can join it and we can build it together. Okay, so I have this one. I have this one. And let's see, I'm live. Yeah, looks like I'm live everywhere. Nice. Okay, so was it updated? No, it was still it's still 55. What the hell is that? Why cannot I update it? Okay, let's leave it a little bit of time. So, the plan for today. Oh yeah, yesterday we had LWC stream, was a lot of fun. So the plan for today is upload tasks. That's basically it. Upload, I would say upload list tasks. And then let's see, kind of what I noticed with for 50, how many days I've been streaming? 56. So I've been streaming every day for 56 days in a row. And what I noticed that some days you guys in the chat are super active, and some days you're not that active, which is fine, right? So depending on how active you're gonna be, we're gonna either chat today or upload and do some more productive work. I have also one of our Discord member, and by the way, if you want to do that, we can always go here to the voice events. I wanna help Jamal to get an idea of how he should start with the Salesforce development. What should he learn? I have few material suggestions for him. I'm gonna send to him, gonna speak to him, gonna help him. So if you're one of those people who are just wondering how can I, like, what, for example, by the way, can you share some useful resources on how learn Apex from scratch? Go join community, write me, and I can help you. Right. So today we're gonna uploading list tasks, and I hope so much that today ChatGPT will be not so stupid as it was a couple of days in the row, because I rely so much on ChatGPT in getting the tasks. So I have already tasks. Let me find the tasks. Here, this one. So I already have here quite a bit of tasks. 7, 8, 9. I'm still gonna need to solve these tasks here. But, so I have here, I don't know how many, 12. Definitely like around 30 tasks or 20 tasks. Yeah, more like around 30. So I have around 30 tasks, and I'm gonna need to put them into the JSON so that I can upload them into MongoDB. And for that I need ChatGPT, because I don't want to do it all of that manually. That's just crazy amount of work. Yeah, let's see how it's gonna go. All right, let's start. First, let's see if I have solution to these tasks. Yeah, those I do have the solution, but I think I don't have the solution for, not for all of them. Yeah, this one. Okay. Damn, I want to copy it with this thing. Wait, I should have already somewhere in my previous... So if you wonder where do I take those tasks from, it's from my 12-week course. That is basically my main way how I make money. Ah, damn it, we don't have it here. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we don't have it. Those actually are additional tasks that I currently don't have in my course. Okay, so... Okay, let's open Salesforce and let's see if I can solve them. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Is it already updated? Still not. Still not. Okay, whatever. Day 55. Let's keep it day 55, whatever. Look at this. Bam. This is crazy. So many views in the last couple of days. Thank you, everyone. Hey, you're new here. I guess a lot of people just joined in the last couple of days. Nice. Glad to see everyone. Banana. Welcome. Vim hacker. Alright, that's Trailhead. Let me write some code. You know what, probably let me open VS Code. And probably gonna open demo project. Demo project. So can you explain what you're doing for now in short? I'm building a coding school. You can see the link in the description, or you can read the description. Classes, account service. Let's create here a new Apex class and let's call it, for example, oh, wait. Let me set the timer focus for, well, let's say 2 hours. And a new Apex class. 56 days of grinding. I wouldn't call it grinding. 56 days of fun. Yeah, grinding is bad. Why would anyone wanna grind? Like, I don't understand. Like, honestly, I don't understand this whole mindset of people, because on the internet, oh, you have to grind, oh, you have to work 20 hours a day. No, that's not the point. The point is work 2 hours a day and earn a lot of money. That's the point. Why would you, if you want to grind, why would you ever want to start a business? Just go work normal job. But yeah. List tasks. Okay, and here I'm just gonna put the description here. And let's see if Copilot is good enough to help me out. What's that? Copilot doesn't look as good as I would like to have. Well, if we, I don't think we need. Okay, I mean, let's hope it works. Okay. That would be the next one. I mean, I'm gonna test all of them, right? It's not like I'm gonna test all of them. You know what? Let's actually test them immediately, because then I'm gonna get lost. Scripts, Apex, load.apex. Okay, list tasks. Tasks. Okay, so we have the last 3 elements from the input list. So we need to have first integers that going there. Let's say we're gonna add there 10, 9, yeah, and now tasks, yeah, and we're gonna assign this to the integers. And nah, that's not Java. Come on, system.debug integers. Let's see if that's gonna work. First, deploy this. Nope, it's not gonna deploy. Now it will deploy. Why can't I execute this one? Interesting. Can't really execute this one. Okay. Then let's execute here. List tasks. What do you mean invalid type? It's demo org, that's the right org. Everything seems to be correct for me. Ah, damn it. Here, new. Yeah, okay. Seven, 6, 5, which is not correct. Okay, let me actually let me solve it myself. What kick? I can solve this for tasks, right? I can solve it without Copilot. That's fine. Let me do it myself. Returns the 3 last element from the input list. If the list has less than 3 elements, return the entire list. That's actually easy. So okay, if uh, if input list is empty, or dot size less than 3, then wait, returns the last 3 elements from the input list. If the list has less than 3 elements, return. If the list has no, this is wrong. This is wrong sentence. That's not what I want. Similar to get first 3 elements, the list should always return 3 elements. Yeah. So okay, so if the list is empty, then let's call it list to return. List return add -1 3 times. Else if, yeah, exactly, that's what I want. Except that here we're gonna be using get. I don't know why Copilot is always using these curly brackets. They're so ugly and this is so inconsistent, but that's what Copilot is always using. Okay, else. Come on, Copilot. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want, and I think that now it should be working properly. Let's also put some music because it's way too silent. Alright, now let's test out. Why? You should return a list with these 3 elements. Wait. Yeah, I don't really know why it's happening. Wait. So if the size more than then return list add input list get size -3. Yeah, this case should kick. That's the right way it should be. Ah, wait, those are the, okay, I see. Now it makes sense. 7, 6. No, now it's correct. Yeah, now it's correct. This is what I thought. If they're in different, of course, I mean order matters. order matters. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Now I'm quite motivated. The more people using the platform, the more I'm motivated to actually go and make it the best platform. Okay, we have this one. Remove first element. I think this one should be actually quite an easy one. Remove first element. Let's probably do something. I don't really remember. Okay, that doesn't really matter. List to return. Add all input list. Remove one and then return this one. Doesn't really matter exactly the solution because I don't really care about this. The right, if my solution is right, I only care if I can check for the right solution, which actually looks a little bit different from having the right solution. So 7 is gone, so it seems to be correct for me. Okay. Now let's see if Copilot can continue my style here. Integer indexed, so we have here index, account, object, list of accounts. Okay, seems to be correct. Let's see if I can make it. I wanna ask you something. I'm learning programming, and today I made a watch. I hope you can help me with little advice. Use phone to create apps. Can I use phone for the phone to create apps? I don't think so. If I understand your question correctly, what you wanna program on the phone. I don't think that's something that you should be doing. Okay, tasks. Insert account and index. So the first will be the index itself. So let's say at index, let's say the index will be, what index can we have? We can use, for example, 2. And here I can pass a new account. New account. And the name of the account will be index. Let's say index whatever, doesn't really matter. And another one will be accounts. And it's gonna return me a list of accounts. So I can save it into the same variable. And then I can debug this thing. System.debug accounts. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I got the same, again, the same problem. List tasks. Here, new. That's what I'm missing, new. Index. On the second index, yep, seems to be correct. So this one is correct as well. Merge account lists. Okay. Yeah, seems to be correct. Seems to be correct. And last one. Oh my god, what is this Christmas song? Wait. Let me put here chill piano. Get first 5 characters. Return a list that contains the first 5 characters from the list and first 5 characters from the second list. All together should return exactly 10 elements. If parameters are less than 5 characters, the list is filled out with empty strings. If parameters length is less than 5 characters, let's just completely remove this one. It's not a good task. Let's remove this one. And I don't want to do it as well. If I don't want to do it, I highly doubt that anyone want to do it. Alright, I think we're good. I think that's it. Now, the next, I think I'm even gonna close this VS Code. The next problem is either to make ChatGPT do the work for me, or wait, I do need, oh my god, I do need this. Open recent demo project. How I'm gonna deploy this desktop. Now I need to create the JSON tasks, right? New folder, lists, tasks. And here I need to create, if I go to VS Code, I need to create a new text file, and I'm gonna save it. Desktop, learn Apex, lists. Okay. And now here, first I'm gonna steal the structure. Okay, let's say that's gonna be the structure. Let me make it a little bit simpler. And so that we don't overload ChatGPT with the questions. Okay, so and updated ad. Requirements, pre-code, solution, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see. So let's try to create the first one. It's gonna be kind of hard. Ah, Alec, hi. The weekend was good. I had a really chill weekend and managed to work a little bit, so that was nice. I saw that you posted that you on LinkedIn that you're gonna stream. I hope I can make to the stream. Say it would be forced, yeah. Totally see what you mean. I mean, this is the hardest, right? The actually first time to go live or something. This is the hardest thing. Task buddy. Can you create for me JSON for this task? Now for me, task for today is to upload stupid 20 tasks or something. Such a stupid work. Such a stupid work. Can I delegate it to someone? I actually can. Do I want to delegate this task to Igor, or do I want to do it myself actually? That's a good question. Can Igor do this task for me? No, actually he can't. No, he can't. Because it requires to understand Apex. Yeah, so he can't. Unfortunately. I wish I could delegate this to one of my employees. Power, hi. Definitely not the type of task that I would like to do. I was the last time on the Tom stream, the third person in the world who is streaming something about Salesforce. It was actually quite cool. I learned a little bit new stuff. Okay, let's see. So we have description, solution, points, template, pre-code. It's hard to believe that in such large ecosystem streaming is not more prevalent. Yeah, I agree. Oh, this is one of the requirements, okay. Requirements, tests. Goes into the pre-code. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that we are such a huge ecosystem. Or you think we we are a large ecosystem. I don't see Salesforce as a large ecosystem. I see Salesforce as a kind of like a niche product, and especially those people who are, you know, because there's so many clouds in Salesforce. Like you have sub niches, but in general it's Salesforce, and the problem is that the synergy between those sub niches is not that much. So if you're a marketing cloud developer or marketing cloud specialist, you might not even have that much of idea about sales cloud, right? Or if you're a B2B B2C commerce developer, also don't have that much of knowledge about Salesforce. And then you also exclude all the consultants, all the business analysts, and I think it's kind of that Salesforce at the end, it's not such a big of an ecosystem. Okay, I mean, it looks already good to test, so I'm gonna say for ChatGPT that it should go and create one more, and in the meanwhile I'm gonna go and test. Awesome. Create also JSON for this one. Ah, Jamal. Welcome. Proxima. You think it's a new setup? No. It's just me changing the angles of me sitting in different places. Don't really change that much of a setup. Okay, let's test out. So we need to have this string manager here, okay? No, wait a second. Wait. That's wrong, ChatGPT. It's not about class, it's just create this one. That's it. That's the only thing that should be there. We should not have any pre-code there. And we should not have any template except to write your code here. And then requirements, test list. Exactly, so here it should be called myString list variable, and then size should be 0. I would also is not null. Okay, is not null. Yeah, now that's correct. Now that's correct. And the solution is just so simple, yeah. Okay, so ChatGPT failed this one. I see a lot of people tuned into YouTube in the last couple of days. It's quite cool. I mean, I love this type of streaming much more than anything else that I've been doing before. Because okay, now it's correct. Because actually it's the most usage of my time. If I try to create a really good YouTube video, probably the output of the YouTube video will be much bigger, because probably if I really learn how to make a really good YouTube videos, I don't know, maybe I can get like 2,000 of views or something, and more people are gonna see it. But here we can communicate. I can ask you something, you can ask me something. It's awesome. And in the meanwhile, I also show you how Salesforce works, how to build apps on the Salesforce, how to build teaching materials on Salesforce, how to actually build a coding school, a coding platform. I show you how I manage here a team that I have, so it's super useful for people who want to learn. And I don't intend to learn, so I don't actively learn you and teach you how to do something, but I just show my whole process, and I think it's such a good learning when you just basically go and see someone actually doing this thing. Okay, now this one is correct. Now let me put these 3 tasks here and see if Copilot can actually help me. Okay, what's wrong here? I don't understand what's wrong. Ah, what's wrong? Come on. Huh? Ah, okay, so it's just this thing. Oh, that's annoying. I thought something wrong with these tasks. Okay, let's see. Create an integer list variable. So this one we will not write because this check happens. All the debug checks, they're happening on the front end. It's just the only one thing that we need to include this one, decimals. Yeah, system.debug. Yep, that's good. I mean, it looks great already. I think it's good. Output to the console. Yep, it's good. It's gonna be a little bit harder with the next tasks because the tests are gonna get more and more sophisticated, so it's gonna be much harder for the next tasks. Okay, I'm gonna rename this thing, and I rename it into topic 1 tasks 1. Why can't I just say tasks topic 1.json? Yeah, I'm sure that I want to add that's JSON. Alright, now new text file. Topic2.json. Something that I learned with these tasks is that you actually should not be in a rush. You should do them slowly, and then it's gonna get much quicker if you just do them slowly. Okay, let's see. This one, this one. They're all the same basically. Yeah, they're all the same. The same, the same, the same. I like it. Looks good. Looks quite unified. Okay, let's do them. Come on, Copilot, show me. System.debug, okay, write your code here. My boolean list. Yeah. Wait, is it this one, booleans? What about the first two? What about the first two? Yeah, now that's correct. And you can already see at this point, if not Copilot, it would take me so much more time. Okay, let's check that out. So definitely here's a lot of adjustments that we still need to do. Create a string list named John. I'm gonna need to put here this one, so that we have the same structure. Names.add Alex John system.debug names. Okay, write your code here. Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good. I like it. No, I would say that here's what missing, because the requirements, they're descriptions for the tests. So here's what missing. We need names. Names must contain Alex. Oliver. Yeah, nice. Ashabot, hi. What is Apex? Apex is a Salesforce language. I am uploading tasks for my coding school. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, seems to be correct. Look at this, now it can recognize that should be the right tests. Nice, like it. And then there's gonna be 6-1, which is not here because we're doing it on the front end. So 5. Okay, what about the booleans? Let's see, booleans. Aha, okay, look at this. This is wrong. Okay. So first, what I'm gonna check is that booleans must contain true. Yes, must contain true, false, true. Wait, I think it's the wrong way to describe it. I should say something like booleans must contain true as the first element, as the second element, and then false as the third element, and then as the fourth. Yes, 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 that's correct. Nope, that's not right. Assert are equal. Are true. Is true. Is true. It's supposed to be booleans. I don't know why is it so messed up right now with a Copilot. You have a school. No, it's not a school, it's a coding school. It's a coding website, coding platform. I don't know how to code. Here. Coding platform. Where you can write the code and it's gonna get checked automatically on the platform. And that's the business that we're trying to build into 10k a month. Getting distracted? I am getting distracted actually. Look at this. So easy to distract me. As first element. But that's crazy to think that none of this platform existed basically 57 days ago. Nothing existed, and now we have a whole platform. That's quite crazy, I think. Especially if you compare the speed of our development with any kind of enterprise or big company. That you tell the big company that you developed the whole MVP platform for like in 55 days. They're gonna say, what? Because in 55 days at the big companies, you only start to schedule the second and third meeting with all the people that you need. Okay, now that's correct. So we still have some of manual work, but it's much easier to do than writing everything completely from scratch. Okay, so create account list, add there test 1, test 2, test 3, okay. I wonder what went wrong here, because there's the only task where Copilot went really, really far away from what needs to be there. Test 3. Solution seems to be correct. Accounts must be created, account, okay. I wonder why it doesn't want to recognize this symbol. Maybe Copilot just doesn't know about this symbol because it's in the training set. It's very unpopular symbol. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, do the job, Copilot. Hey, come on. Create a new opportunity list called Ops. Add two opportunities required, okay, and then system.debug. Oops. Seems to be good. Oops. Prices. Yeah, it seems to be, that seems to be correct. I don't see anything else. Of course, once we upload it, we're gonna need to test it, but it seems for me that it's fine for this one. Alright, let's do the next one. That's how today's stream is gonna it's gonna go. It's gonna be a chill one. Topic 3. Topic 9. Okay, so this is actually a big one. This is the hardest one. But almost done. Almost done. Hey. result. Okay, and here I would say something like the method must return the first element, the first argument as the first element of the list, the second, and as the third. Alex, John, and Oliver. Alex, John, and Oliver. Yeah, should be exactly this. Okay. Now let's do the first 5 probably, and then let's see if I can do the remaining as well. Oh wow. Wait, that doesn't look right. Pinay, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm quite shocked how many subscribers are there. I think all the time that I go check for subscribers, it's actually more and more. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, guys. So thank you everyone who is subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's even crazy. I think one of the lives it has like around 2K views. Really crazy. Yeah, 2K. That's like super crazy. So thank you everyone who subscribes. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Write the comments and let me know what you're actually doing here. And yeah, nice to have you all. Okay, that seems a little bit too much of append element to a list. Append element to a list. Okay, so if we have here list practice, we have here the biggest struggle in. By the way, I'm also in the process of editing customized security baseline XML file using VS Code. Oh, I don't I know what exactly you mean. Security baseline XML? It's like profiles or something? Okay, if we have here, the biggest problem is like this pre-code. So the pre-code is something that is appended before each test is getting sent. So in this case, that's list practice is equal to new list practice, which is correct. Then list, new list, okay, let's say. And then the second list, why do we need a second list here? I don't understand. Merge to lists, wait, why is it merging to lists? What's going on here? Ah, because I'm looking at the wrong one. That explains. That explains. Okay, so we have merge list, list 1 and list 2. Yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're merging them and yeah, that seems to be correct. Yep. The only one that requirements are not written correctly. Okay, so right size. At some point, ChatGPT understands, but I always need to kickstart it. No. Okay, let's probably rephrase it. Let's say something like the right first. You know what? I'm probably gonna say something like not are equal but is true. And then because we or do we know the order? Do we know the order? Yeah, we know because lists are ordered, right? So we know the order how we test it. So we can basically say that here the list must have the right first element and the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's it. And it's definitely gonna be something like 10 points. Actually, let's do 5 points. It's not that hard of a task. Yeah, 5 points is fine. Oh, I have never done security health check, by the way, Jamal. I have no idea about security health check. Okay, so now the next is number 3. If we can get these 12 tasks, I would be super happy. Yeah, the biggest problem is that this compiler doesn't really understand that the requirements are basically descriptions for the tests, so it creates different amount of requirements and tests. And it sucks a little bit. Oh god, my brain today doesn't want to work at all. Wait, this is a totally different one. That's the one. Okay, does not contain result. Okay, so this one result true, and then the same one gonna be result false. This goes into pre-code as well. False. It's true and is false. Result true and result false. Doesn't return false when it should. As admins, we can use health check to identify and fix potential vulnerability in our security settings. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was never a big fan of those security stuff. Yeah. I like building stuff. I don't like fixing already existing things. But of course it kind of belongs to the job, right? But if I could, I was always trying to avoid those things. Okay, this is done. Find first element that accepts string that returns the first element of the list. Okay, and the second check, it should be is null if we do something like this value is not in the list. Yeah, the security model of Salesforce sucks. It's kind of complex. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's cool, but it's complex. I agree. I agree. I mean, I guess it actually it isn't that complex, but because Salesforce is advertising a super easy platform and oh everyone can go and earn 100K a year and all of that, we kind of joined Salesforce, and Salesforce tries to hide the hard stuff, right? They try to give you a lot of things that you could implement easily, and then we join it, and we expect it to be easy, right? But then when at some point you go into like some really hard things, or just normal things as it is in all the other fields, you're kind of, oh, that's hard. Nah, it's actually not hard. It's just normal. It's just not easy, as it's usually in Salesforce, right? I usually tell beginners to think of Salesforce security as an Excel file, since most have experience there. Yeah, that's true. That's actually good. Yeah, this is really good analogy, by the way. It's like when you say that object level, it's like, what is it? It would be a row, and like security model is like a column, right? Or something this, or the object as a sheet, a field as a column on the sheet, and the record as a row, yeah. And then you apply, yeah, this really good analogy. This really good analogy. Okay, I have actually the first 5 tasks. Nice. Now the remaining 6, I think, which are actually much harder to implement. Six. This is my least favorite part of everything because I kind of like creating the tasks. I kind of don't like putting them into the JSON because it's so repetitive. And you can't really automate it because you need to write actually code that's gonna test those things. And it's never correct. Alright, let's see. Okay, from here we have new tasks. Wait, we already have remove element from the list. We already have it. That's just... that goes away. Don't need this one. Okay, initialize contact list. I would say this one definitely should be at least 10 points. Write your code here. Subject practice. Okay, this one, this part is not correct. It should not check. It just should check that the first name actually exists. Is not null. Everything else seems to be good. The first elements. Darshan, hi. Hey, remember you from previous streams. How are you doing? Okay, the third. Wait, the first contact doesn't have the last name. And here's the same. The second contact doesn't have the last name. Sorry, guys. There we go. I really need coffee. I feel like I'm falling asleep. I know it's almost 4 for me, but still, it's never late for coffee, right? It's never late for coffee. I don't know, today is, for whatever reason, I'm so slow today. Okay, last name. So the first contact doesn't have the last name, doesn't have. Okay, so here's the first name, last name. But here's what I understand. This is this is so true. Whenever you feel so energized, it's easy to do whatever. Oh my god. Some wisdom here. So whenever you feel energized, it's easy to do whatever you want, right? It's really the test of willpower is to actually go and work or do exercise, for example, for the gym, where you feel tired. That's the actual test if you want to commit to something or you don't. So even if you're tired and you're still working on something, that's kind of a sign that you are doing the right thing. But I'm not super tired. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just gonna get another coffee and I'm gonna be good. A method must create list of two contacts object. Must not be null. Must contain exactly two elements. The first contact must have first name, last name. Yeah, awesome. This is good. This is done. Okay, let's see. Get first three elements. Definitely 10 points as well. The first element is wrong. Second element is wrong. And the third element is wrong. Totally agree, you have to perform regardless. That's from one hand, but another hand is, like, there's also a different view on it. That if you... Why would you? This is this behavior that we have. This is behavior basically of us people who don't have enough money. Imagine if you have, I don't know, a couple of millions in your bank account. Would you work if you don't feel like? Probably no, right? Probably no. If you feel tired, you just go lay down and that's it. But because we are not there, we still have to do those things. Okay, so get first 3 elements. So the return should be 1 to 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're not rich. Not now, at least. Exactly, not rich yet. Look, Jamal, maybe you will learn how to code. You will get a contract with US. You're gonna earn in one contract, so that it's enough for you to liave a couple of years. You're from Morocco, right? Nice, Morocco. Morocco should be cool. Actually, the Salesforce ecosystem in Morocco is kind of good. They work as they work at Salesforce. No, I don't work at Salesforce. I work as a Salesforce developer. I worked as a Salesforce developer, so I code in Salesforce. So the ecosystem in Morocco is actually kind of cool. I don't know, for whatever reason, I actually get a lot of people adding me on LinkedIn from Morocco. Exactly from Morocco, like not Tunisia, not what's the another country? I guess Algeria. Not so far from you. Let's test out. Let's see Google Maps. Yeah, Algeria. So if I think the most amount of people from Morocco that add me from like these 3 countries, Tunisia and Algeria. And man, I wanna go and see these 3 countries. But it's kind of far from me. Look at this. How can I? Maybe if I go to Spain, I can cross here somewhere. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Hmm. Yeah, we can build more sophisticated tests for this one, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So we should have 4 tests in general. Like this. Yeah, that's good. the Salesforce ecosystem here is very good, especially for developers and consultants as well. Yeah, that's the feeling that I get as well, because as I said, the most people that add me from those three countries, if I see, usually from Morocco. Rupa, hi. Can you recommend YouTube channel by following which you can learn app development? I'm just a beginner. Well, I'm definitely not app development. I have no idea about all the other stuff. So if you're here about because of coding, I think you're the wrong channel. So remove the first element. First element is wrong. Input is 3. That's one of the reasons why I want to learn Salesforce development. Yeah, I think so. Here's how I think it works. The more so I'm originally from Ukraine, right? And Ukraine is quite a poor country. I guess approximately on the same level as Morocco. And I mean, it has own reasons, like, for example, neighbor. So a lot of countries, like, for example, Moldova or Bulgaria, or other countries like Morocco, we are quite poor in comparison to Europe countries, right? And I think the poorer the country is, the more technical you have to be good in the like to get a good salary in Salesforce ecosystem. And the more westernized the country is, the less technical you have to be, because the technical part is usually taken care by people in those countries. For non-developers, it's impossible to get a job. It's almost none. Yeah, exactly. This is it's definitely the case. Definitely the case. I know that, for example, in Ukraine, if you take the amount of jobs that you have for non-technical people versus technical people, it will be like 10% non-technical and 90% technical. So if you're not a developer, to get a job in Ukraine in Salesforce ecosystem, it's nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible. Like, I would even say it's impossible. And I guess the same goes for any African country, even for South Africa. I had colleagues from South Africa. I mean, yeah, South Africa, I guess it's something else. They have they have own things there. But yeah, and here in Germany or US, you have so many people have no idea about coding, no idea, and they work in Salesforce. The same for India. I think in India, on average, you have to be much more technical to get the job versus in Germany. In Germany, it's actually, you can get a job in Salesforce if you just speak German very well. If you're just a native speaker in German, you can already get the job. So you don't have to learn all this crap that we have to learn. And this is part of the reason why immigrants are usually much more technical than people who are born in the same country. So if you're born in Germany, on average, I think Germans are less technical than the people who are coming here, like me, for example, because that's the perception, this is the culture in our country, that you can actually get the job only if you're a developer, because you're kind of like growing up in this thing, especially if you're hanging out with people who are into the technical, into the coding and all of that. You're growing up and you don't really see it other options as there's no such option as get job at Salesforce without knowing how to code. No, if you wanna get job in anything that is nearly that is approximately good for your for your wealth, if you want to earn substantial money, then you have to learn how to code. There's no other way. You can't avoid it, and there's no life hack or shortcut, and nothing is going to help you. You just have to learn coding. And then growing up in this culture, and we are coming to the countries like Germany, usually people like me and people who actually already learned how to code or any other technical parts coming as immigrants, and then on average we are more technical than people who are here. That's my perception. Going to learn German first, yeah. Don't recommend this, but because I know that a lot of my German friends that German friend, like my old German friends or like those that I used to hang out with, they didn't necessarily want to learn in the first place programming. They were interested in like management, in like bookkeeping, whatever, like all the other stuff, and not necessarily only in programming. And my perception was always only programming, because what else job can I work in Ukraine, right? What else can I do? There's no other jobs that can earn me the same amount of money with programming. Like you can go and go work at the bank, for example, and earn like 600 a month, or you can go learn programming and earn like 3,000-4,000 a month. That's like that much of a difference. Versus in Germany, you can go work as a bookkeeper and get, let's say, 2,000-3,000 a month, and then work as a developer and get like 5,000. So it's not 10 times the difference. It's like maybe 2 times the difference, or maybe even there's just 30% the difference between the jobs. In India, due to the overpopulation, a lot of engineering students graduating every year, you have to be super technical and be top 1% to get that hefty amount. Yeah, I mean, sure. And like this, the countries like India or Ukraine or all the other countries that are Ukrainian, yes, I'm Ukrainian, we are like, those countries are, but I'm living in Germany for the last 6 years. We have much more people who are, I think, on average less. Yeah, I mean, it's so much more competitive. It's so much more competitive. Like the people in Germany have no idea what it takes to get a job in India, for example. Like it takes really, it's so hard. It's so much harder. But that's the benefit. Like if you're growing up in one of those countries, and then you're coming to like UK, for example, or Germany, well, you will be you will be prepared for life. You will be prepared. I remember when I was studying at university here in Germany, and I was sitting in my room, and I was basically just studying as crazy every day, as much as I can. And in the meanwhile, my German friends, they were just having parties, going everywhere, and I had to study at the technical University of Munich. It's really hard university. It's one of the hardest in Germany. So I was studying there, and at the same time I was working 20 hours a week 20 hours a week as a developer, and then I was also trying to start businesses. So when I was doing that, a lot of my German friends, they were just like chilling, but I couldn't, because I had to finance my life. I couldn't just go and not work. I had to work. And by the time when I finished my university, I had already like 3-4 years of experience, and they just started. And this is the benefit of everyone who is immigrant. Because you have to go through so much more struggles, you will, at the end, you will surpass the people. It's gonna take you usually surpass the people who are just born into these countries. So, and this is, I think I saw a statistic in US, is the children of, I think, Asia immigrants are the most earning the most amount, and like the second place is like like children of Indian immigrants and so on. So it's because you have to go through so many things. You at the end it helps you. It just feels so bad when you're going through those things. It feels so unfair. Like, for example, right now I've been waiting for my visa. I cannot earn any money for like 5-6 months. It is tough. It sucks, and it's just because I don't have German passport, right? But at the end, that's gonna be better. At the end, that's gonna shape me in a better way. That's my motivational speech for all the immigrants here. Yeah. Thoughts on getting a developer job in Germany as self-taught developer? I feel like they're more conservative. Nah, I mean, I think Germans care so much more about the skill, but it definitely got better in the last couple of years. I think before, when I went to Germany, they cared much more about degree. But if you're in Germany, just get a degree. Like, it's not that hard to get a degree from a university. I mean, it just takes 3 years. You can make it quicker though. You can make it quicker. If you really want, you can. I think you can make it in 2 years, and you're gonna have your Bachelor of Science. But yeah, immigrants are cool. There's a lot of pressure into Munich. I have friends who are studying there, but the living expenses are much more higher. Yeah, the living expenses in Munich are crazy. But hey, as a developer, you can, if you're a student in Munich as a developer, you can earn, I don't know, like maybe 20-25 euro an hour as a developer, not as someone else. And I think with that money, you can pretty much live quite well, even in Munich. I mean, not quite well. You won't be going to restaurants all the time, but you still will be going out and going to restaurants from time to time. The biggest expense in Munich is a flat, an apartment. It's the biggest one. If you can find one that is cheap, then you can get your costs down so much. Do we get remote Salesforce job? Do we need to consider project or work experience? Skills. Let's call it skills. Skills is number one in any situation. Is the only one thing that gets you a job in any situation. If you have a skill, it doesn't matter where you are. Like, if you're in India or in Ukraine or in Germany, if you have a high level skill, you're still gonna be paid the right amount. All right, let's okay, what I was doing here, remove first element. Okay, this one's done, right? And then the next one, insert account at index. Wait, didn't we have this one already? I think we already had this one. Huh, okay. Damn it, I really don't wanna check this one. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be correct, actually. It's not, those are not the best tests that you can write, but also not the worst. So I think I'm quite happy with the tests that I have now. Oh, this is actually a very bad one. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Add all accounts from the second list to the only if there is no not an account with the same name already in the list. So the actual solution will be this is not so easy. It's gonna be quite different. Wait, merge accounts. Let me go and actually solve this one. I think we need here to count to from first list. It's a little bit inefficient, but that's fine. Wait, adds all accounts from the second list to the first. From the second list to the first. Okay, so here, if account 2.name equal to account 1.name, then break boolean duplicate found. Well, I guess you can definitely make something better than this, but doesn't matter. So duplicate found is equal to true break, and if duplicate is not found, then wait. That seems for me like a wrong solution. From the second list to the first one only if there is not an account with the same. From the second, I add to the first one. Man, my brain doesn't work today at all. What the hell? I cannot solve this task. It's such an easy task. Come on. Come on. Wait, we can do it with one loop. Can we do it with one loop? No. No, I don't think so. We go through the second list. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I get it now. In the first list, we do something like add, and then we add their account too. That's the way it should be working, I guess. Let me. Illuminati, hi. List account. I've been streaming every day. Maybe I just missed the streams. Name would be Account 1. Nope, no save. Okay, so account 1. So this is the list number 1. Then we have the second list. Yeah. It's the second list. And let's say I have here this one, okay? So at the end we should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not the 1. That's what we should get at the end. So let's say list account 3, merge account lists, x1 and x2, and then system.debug x3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it seems to be correct. Just gonna accept that it's the correct solution. Okay. That seems to be good. Alright. Where's my VS Code? What is the language? The language is Apex. That's the language of Salesforce. It's quite similar to Java. It's quite similar. No, what the hell? Not remove account. I don't wanna have remove account. I wanna have merge account. No, that's not what I want. Maybe a video about how you Notion for managing projects. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea, yeah. I am a big fan of Notion, so I'm using it for basically everything. My whole life is in Notion. I tried to switch a couple of times from Notion to other tools. I tried it out. None of them was good enough in comparison to Notion. Notion is the best because it's so not technical. There are other tools like Obsidian, for example, that has... Yeah, but the problem with Obsidian, so I used Obsidian for, I would say, like a month. I tried it. The problem is that it's so much focused on the note taking. I really like the graph view there, but it's so focused on note taking and it's not really easy to create there anything. So it's good to write notes, but it's not, you cannot create, for example, you cannot create cards there. Like this you can create, but if you want to do something more sophisticated, then Obsidian is not a good choice. But with Obsidian you can basically automate whatever you want, right? This is the best part of Obsidian, so that you can in theory you have all the JavaScript and all the access to your own folder, and because it's saved on your computer you can do whatever you want there. In theory. In practice, I don't want to code to just automate my my tasks, like no, thank you. But I think Obsidian has a really good potential. I like the idea behind Obsidian, and especially I like the graph view. I think that's something that Notion should steal. Graph view was really fun. And the board, they have the board, something similar to very simple, something like a very simple Maya board was really good. Skelegraph is amazing in Obsidian. Are you using something in Notion, graph, or flow diagrams? I use just Skelegraph as standalone. I'm not really using it in the app, and I actually I don't really like using anything in Notion. I like having my notes in Notion. But yeah. There is another one that has really good potential. It's called Coda. Yeah, this one. And it has potential of being actually much better for developers than Notion. And the reason for that is because they have such awesome features. Like if you look at the amount of features they have and the power of those features is so much greater than Notion. Like I really wish Notion had at least, I don't know, maybe like a 50% of what they have. They are so good. I don't know how to show it to you, but basically you can, yeah, exactly, look at this. You can implement these beautiful sliders here. You can basically code them as much as you want. You can have, look at this. This is all that you can create. It looks so cool. And in Notion, I cannot even create a task counter. I cannot even create how many tasks did I do today. I have there my tasks, and I always just make that I solve them. I can't even create a counter there. So that kind of sucks. So they're super good automation, have much more flexibility, but and yeah, but it still has few problems. First, it is much more. It is less expensive than Notion if you have a team, but it's more expensive for you as an individual. So it's like $10 a month, and you have access to basically Notion. Obsidian is in local, you can manage it in repo, but somewhere. So yeah, Notion is somewhere. Yeah, that's true. You're basically sending all your data to Notion server, which is, I totally agree, it's kind of a scary thing. It's kind of a scary thing to do. And yeah, I mean, this is not, but this is fine. It's not, I don't think it's, I don't know, I kind of don't care about that much. I don't know. I don't care about those things. I'm building a business. I only focused on actually building the business, and I don't care what they do with my data. And of course, I hope that, I mean, they definitely don't sell data or something. The biggest risk is that they're getting hacked. That's the biggest risk. I just hope they won't be. That's my whole hope. You can do some counter with Notion with database, but it's not easy. Yeah, I know you can do a few things. first, it's not easy, and second, you can do it only if you have some database. You can do it only on the database, as far as I know. And again, I don't wanna spend much time on actually diving deep into these things. It should be, you know, with Coda, it's easy to build. It's very intuitive. But with Notion, I don't know, I kind of need to research. So yeah, I actually, you know what I wanted to build? I wanted to build that I have my tasks and I have like a progress bar. I have a progress bar, and when I tackle the tasks for the day, it basically updates the progress bar, and it's super easy to do with Coda, but it's hard to do. And the progress bar should be up, not in the tasks. That's not what I want. With Notion, you can make all that stuff, but it's complicated to do simple stuff. Yeah, I can. I mean, probably you could do some kind of API, right? Notion has API, so you could do, for example, when the task. I know that definitely you have triggers, right? So you can, like, when the task is tackled, then do that. You could do with the API, blah blah. But that's so much. Definitely not what I want to do. I was just simple. Like, if it's not 3 buttons, I'm not gonna spend time on it. It's just yeah. Because, you know, those are just nice to have things. It's so easy to get caught up in in those type of things that, like, oh, I'm gonna go create a bar. Yeah, but what about you go and earn a little bit more money and actually not the progress bar creating, right? That's just what I tell myself all the time. True, false, true. Well, the size will be actually 1 here. Right? Let me copy this thing and test it out. Yeah, only true will remain. Must contain true. That seems to be correct for me. How can I make JSON comments? There's no such thing. Data only. Oh, I see. Alright. Then, no comments, I guess. Okay, so this tree they belong into another file. Okay, now I have all the tasks. Now I have to upload them. Now I have to upload them. Whew. Let's see. Ah, come on. No way. Okay, alright, whatever. It is what it is. Insert document. Okay, 176, nice. But now I wanna get the IDs of those tasks. It's gonna be quite exciting as soon as we cross 200 tasks, because I don't think that any other program has 200 tasks. Okay, this one done. Now the second topic. Getting close. 18 tasks left till 200. My goal, as I said, my goal is 1000. So we are 18% to my goal. Imagine having a program and saying I have 1000 tasks on this program. Isn't it incredible? Like, that would be so good. Even if no one buys it, I would be so proud of myself. I mean, the first milestone would be probably 200 and then 500. And that's gonna be definitely enough for launching the platform. And then we're gonna see if Salesforce community basically votes with the money that they actually wanna continue doing that, and if they say that, okay, we actually need more tasks, then I'm gonna implement more tasks. If they say no, we have enough tasks, do something else, I'm gonna do something else. Okay, and I messed up here. Okay, let's go again. Task number 9. Wait, what? This looks like completely different. Create a list decimal, okay. But this is this one. Okay. Wait, did they put everything? Look at this, prices is the last one. Wait, I think I did not put this. Tasks. Oh, I didn't put those tasks, okay. So it's gonna be a bit harder now to implement, but that's fine. Let me at least make sure that I have the IDs of all the right tasks. Okay, so we have here this one. And then we have the opportunities. Yeah, the opportunities. It's the opportunities. Okay, so we need 3 more tasks to add here. Let's do that. Different types, yep, that's correct. Add accounts with a healthcare in exactly the same order. Output list to the console. System.debug. Industry accounts, okay. 3 technology. That looks great. Okay. In exact order. Jamal, are you still here, by the way? Okay, this is Olivia, and yeah, that looks correct. That's nice. Apparently it's much easier for Copilot to handle it. Exact same order. That looks great now. That looks correct. Let's upload those tasks as well. 3 tasks, right? Yeah, after prices. Okay, Now the next one. Topic number 3. Here we have quite a bit as well. And maybe... Nah, we're not gonna cross 200, unfortunately. But maybe we're close. Well, I don't know, maybe we're gonna cross. I don't know, let's see. 97, it means that with the next... Ah, it's gonna be exactly 200. Awesome. It's gonna be exactly 200. After I'm done with this platform, if people gonna say me that they cannot become developers, that's gonna be not true. They cannot become Salesforce developers. Let's check this one. Create a method called initialize contact. What? So we are again wrong here. What's wrong? Let's start with the last one. Merge accounts, correct. Then insert merge account lists. Wait, those are two the same. Wait. Merge account lists and merge account lists. Yeah, those are two the same. Okay, let's remove this the last one. Jamal, I want to say that we meet in like 30 minutes, right? So you can just go to one of this just go to this channel if you have access to it, or like working on a business. Like let's go to this one. Let's go to the working on a business, and it's gonna be the easiest way. No, that's correct. That looks correct. And now this one. The last one, and I have 200 tasks. So 200 tasks, even if someone has a bit of experience, it's still gonna take quite a bit of time to solve all the tasks, all the 200 tasks. Let's say 200, it takes you on average to let's say you have experience takes you 2 minutes, and let's say also let's add that you spend 20% of the time also on top of that reading. Let's say no, 2 minutes. That's gonna take you 2 minutes on average. Let's say 3 minutes, and 30 divided by 60. It's gonna take you 13 hours at least to go through all the tasks. At least. And that's if you have experience. If you don't have experience, definitely can spend like 10 minutes on the task, and then it's gonna take you 43 hours to go through the whole program, which I think it's still quick. I think it's still quick. If you're a beginner, you're probably gonna spend more time on those things. Okay, is it 199? No way. I thought it's gonna be 200. Okay, then we are exactly one task behind my first milestone goal. Damn. But almost. Okay, now we need to find the right topics and to add those tasks to the topics. And those topics, they should be somewhere in the beginning. In the middle. Okay, creating a list. And here we should have tasks. Creating a list. Tasks. Jamal, you should have received an email with the time that you booked. I think you booked in exactly 30 minutes. I don't know if we have a time difference or not. Don't you get copyright strike from the music in the background? I'm using how they call it, Epidemic Sounds. So they basically take care of it. And it's mostly copyright-free music, I think, they have there. That's why I'm not listening to my favorite song, just listening to like random music. Oh, by the way, those who remember that I was writing an email to a guy who is opening up a platform, a community yeah, I wanted to say that I want to get into this community, and I was writing email, and I was kind of trying, should I brag, should I break glass or not? The guy answered me, and we had actually a call with him, and it was really nice. And I hope that he said I'm in, but you know, between him saying that and actually getting in, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I hope that community will take place. Maybe he will decide not to start this type of business. Who knows? But yeah, he said I'm in, and I'm super excited for that community. It's a bit expensive one, but if this community helps me to make 2 more sales per year, it's good. But the problem, yeah, look, royalty-free rock music. So the problem with this music is that it kind of a little bit boring. So that's usually not the type of songs that I'm listening. Yeah, that's the one that I like. It's angry and heavy. Yeah, that's exactly my type of music. Angry and heavy. If you don't upload tasks to MongoDB and this music, you're doing it wrong. It makes everything, whatever you do, it makes it immediately epic. You think I'm just uploading here tasks? Just copying and pasting stuff? No, it looks so much better. Alright, tasks deployed. Let's test them out if they're on the server immediately. Do you have to pay for a subscription for Epidemic Sound? Yeah, you have. You have to. I mean, you don't, right? You don't need to use you don't need to use music for your streams. Just I'm getting bored if I don't use music. So I love using music. Lists. Aha. Wait a second. And where are the tasks? And now we see the tasks. This is a bug. This is definitely a bug. Tasks are not showing up when added. Oh wait, is it a bug? Or let me. So if I go here, yeah, we don't have here, even though we should have, right? Yeah, now we see them. Okay. Create a string list names. Let's try it out. List string names, new list string. Names.add Alex. I'm really so much not used to typing anymore with the Copilot. But that's good for beginners. It's good because you don't wanna be able to type. Nice, awesome, it works. I love it. Yeah, the bug is still there though. Tasks, that goes to Sasha, are not showing up when added. Only after refresh. That goes to the bug. This goes to bugs. This bugs. Members, Sasha. Right, so that looks, but if we have the tasks, they look kind of nice. Oh, that should be gone. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely still a little bit of modification that we need to do. What else? Yeah, the same here. And the same here. By the way, what's the business model? I mean, the business model is this one, look. Full access, 500 one-time payment. You pay one time, you have access for life. And because I'm making platform better all the time, it makes sense for you to pay now rather than in like a couple of months. And it's not a subscription. So you just pay once and you have access. That's my business model. And let's say 500. When I launch the platform, I'm probably gonna make some kind of discount, or if people wanna access to the platform right now, I'm gonna make a huge discount for like first, let's say 20 or first 100 people who wanna use it. Let's say I'm charging on average. Let's say on average I'm gonna be charging 500, right? I only need what? Let's say 2,000 of people to get to 1 million in revenue, right? 2,000 of people. That's actually quite. It's not huge. It's something. It's not. It's not nothing. It's hard to get 2,000 people. It's really hard, but it's not as huge as it might sound. So to have 1 million of revenue, you only need to get 2,000 people. That's the product. The coding school that we are uploading the tasks. This is the product. So we're just creating tasks here for this one and sets, and let's see if that was fixed actually. That was not fixed for some reason. Yeah, I mean, this should not be there. I think it's gonna be fixed when I refresh it. This is, yeah, I actually think that this platform should cost more than 500. I might even if we cross 100 people, I might even increase it. Each, like the cost of the platform should be so much higher than 500. So at some point I think I'm gonna increase it maybe. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, especially the more stuff I add, the more I should increase the price, right? Because now I only have 3 topics, 200 tasks. But imagine 200 tasks, that's a lot already. 200 tasks is like people selling 200 tasks for, I don't know, like $100, but 200 tasks without any type of platform, any kind of theory. And not only I have here theory. I have the best theory I could write. Like I put my like all my knowledge into this thing. Yeah, UI is done with React, yes. And those articles, some of them they are ranking like #1 in Google. So I'm super confident about this platform. I'm sure that it's just a killer of a platform. We just need, I would say, like 1 more month or maybe 2 more months to bring it to actually really good working state. And then I hope it's just gonna be crushing it. That's my hope for it. And I think so. Okay, Jamal, we meet you in Discord, right? And by the way, everyone, you can join the Discord if you wanna hang out off the streams. Jamal, we're gonna see each other here, and everyone else, see you tomorrow, because tomorrow, as always, I will be streaming. And thank you for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate for all the subscriptions and likes. Thank you.